So welcome to All Powers from Within. My name is Ishwar. I help people expand their consciousness and accomplish any goal they might have beyond their wildest dreams, no matter how many times they might have failed in the past, etc. Now, I've been getting over and over this question, like, people are willing to jump into the manifestation process, and there's times where they just say, like, doubt creeps in, they have certain limiting belief which they're able to spot, which is awesome, which is really awesome, because if you can see it, you're able to mend it. It's like Louis says, you need to see the dirt in order to be able to clean it. If you don't see it, then you're not conscious of the problem. In this case, it's just a routinary thing, not a big problem. So if you can spot limiting beliefs, that requires several other criteria and way you go about it, solving it. However, I want you to, there's two things I'm going to suggest doing in this video. One is that the fact that you are willing to take a leap of faith, you're able to see the limiting belief, the fact that you even bother to consider such issues, because there's most people, they've got to a point where they are indifferent to the way their life is, or any problem they just don't want to change it, or they are just they've not even considered the possibility of trying to make things better, because they are just the way, it never occurred to them that they have any power or any control over it. So instead of trying to attack the limiting belief, which is a great idea, I'm not suggesting you can't do it, and definitely you can do it, and you can get results infallibly, okay? However, I'm going to suggest that looking at this whole thing with a more open-minded view, that is, you might consider, like, if you're not able to accept that you are creating your own reality, then come to the terms with the fact that you have already noticed, you've already witnessed, realized that if you are able to take a certain criteria and set a certain intention, you end up getting different results to unlike otherwise you'd normally receive. And the very fact that maybe you write your goal on a piece of paper, or you have certain intention even in your mind, that gives you perspective unlike anyone who's indifferent or wanting to take a leap of faith. Therefore, I would suggest just spending how much ever time you can, maybe 15 minutes, to the fact that you're already conscious of this, so congratulations on that. And just say, I'm gonna, instead of struggle against the limiting beliefs, I'm just gonna go all in the idea, maybe just for a couple of days. Maybe obviously you need to give this a couple of, I would say ideally a couple of months to see proper results, but you go all in with the criteria that you are just certain that you're not going to fail, okay? It might be taking some time to manifest, however, you're just certain, so don't give up on that. The second thing is, just as that previous techniques I've shared, getting drowsy, counting from 10 to 1 or 25 to 1, and you visualize yourself going down the staircase, etc. After you do that, or simply just before doing that, or just after you do that and before you're off to sleep, take a notepad and then write down, just in one sentence, your goal 10 times. You have to do it every day, okay? Just before you fall asleep. And then, obviously, as you are drifting off, you just keep that image in your mind, at least in the background of your mind. Also, keep repeating that sentence over and over in your mind, and you fall asleep. Give this a try. I promise you this helps if you are consistent, okay? And if you are able to pull this up to 2 months, guaranteed you'll have results. So like and subscribe and comment down below with any questions you might have. God bless.